How are we doing, everyone? Thanks for joining me for my final night on the Trent. I've just finished doing a daytime sort of vlog. You may have seen it, you may not have done. I was going to get a couple of hours kip. Instead, I'm just going to start this one, get my rods out, and then get a couple of hours kip, and then we'll start. At least something's happening then, you know, because I don't want to run out of light. You'll see behind me, we've just had a bit of a storm pass. We could do with a lot more than that, really. It didn't last too long, but I'm going to show you where we are. You've probably already worked out if you've seen the other vlogs, but in case you haven't, I will spin you around, show you where we are, and then that is correct on the title. We are trying to catch a barbel on tigernuts. Is it actually possible? I don't know. I'd like to think so, but let me spin you around and let's see how this vlog goes. So I'm still up near the bridge where I've already done a night. This is now the third boat that's come past in a row, pretty much. I've sat here all day and I've seen 4 boats. I've just seen 3 in the last 10 minutes, maybe not even 10 minutes, 5 minutes, however long it took 3 to pass me. And do you know what? Here comes number 4. It must be an evening thing. I don't know. Do people finish work and go on the boats here? I don't know. Anyway, we are in what I've called like the willow tree spot, where you can see the sign over there. Good area of the river for this time of year. It's shallow. I'm quite happy where I am. Like I say, I've already made an evening, nighttime stroke morning vlog here and a day session vlog. In case nobody's seen them before they've watched this, I'm not going to say the outcome. All I'm going to say is what we're doing on this vlog is because I fancy it. So let me take you down, show you the rod setup, then we'll go through some rigs, and then we'll actually get on with it, and then I'm going to bed. So the rod setup, they're both going to be fished the same. They're both going to be on the old poltergeist hockey stick with a quick change swivel, both on 4-ounce cage feeders. How's my bait doing? I may have messed up here because I mixed this up a little bit wet, planning to have a couple of hours kip, but now I'm planning to start fishing and then have a kip. So yeah, that is the mainline stick mix, the pure cuts pellets that are gooed up to the absolute max, and then I've added some of that sriracha sauce. If you've seen the day session vlog I've made before this, you'll know exactly what that is. If you haven't, my advice is turn this one off, watch the back on the Trent one, then the day one, then come back to this one, because it will make a lot more sense. I've only just got back in my shelter, literally come up here, and there's boat number 5 of the session. What is going on with the boats? Definitely can't be casting in yet. Maybe I should be going to sleep and casting in on dark. I don't know. Who knows? I might actually do that. I might show you the rod setup, rig setup, get me down for a couple of hours, bring you back, then we'll cast in just on dusk. That's a much smarter plan. Let's do that. There's number 6. They must have just all queued up for a lock to come up or something. I don't know. Has anyone boat clued up here? Because that's literally 6 boats now in... I don't know. And do you know what? I'm looking, that's right on this inside line as well, isn't it? It's literally right on the inner line where it should be in the middle. So I'm wondering, is maybe one coming the other way? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think fishing at the moment is a very good idea, do you? We can have no bloody rods left. I think that might be a good plan. Show you the rigs next, and then have a couple of hours kip, and then bring you back literally on dark. Good plan. Right, enough messing with boats, no more boat traffic. Let's show you some rigs. So it's technical time, rigs and hook baits. Before we get into that, I'm just going to point out, and this is important that people take note of this because I wasn't aware of it, so I know a lot of you probably aren't as well. You can use a tigernut on the complex, not just the river, on any of the pits as a hook bait, but only as a hook bait. You are not allowed under any circumstances to fish PVA bags of nuts, catapult some out, spom some out, chuck a few down the edge. There's none of that. It is literally a hook bait option only, so no loose feeding tigers whatsoever. I didn't even know you could use a tigernut as a hook bait until I messaged Gamma and said I'd really like to try catch a barbel on a tigernut. Am I allowed to try and do it? But I'm just making you aware that if you say yes, it will be on film. And he replied saying, mate, you can use them as a hook bait, you just can't feed them. You can't use them as a loose feed. So I didn't know that. I've learned something, so that's happy days. So in case any of you did or didn't know this, that is the actual rule. You can use it as a hook bait, nothing else. So hook baits, what are they? I think we've all worked it out. They're tigers. They are munch bait, jumbo tigers, the ones soaked in cola. I think they do a chocolate one and something else. maybe a ready sort of peeled one, I don't know. But one hook link is 2 foot long and the other hook link is 3 foot long. And for the hook link, I'm using the old KORDA long chuck mainline. It's 0.35 in diameter. I was using the GARDNER GT HD mainline I've got on my reels as hook link. Had no issues with that. Caught quite a few decent sized barbel on that. That's the same diameter as this. Just this is a clear mono and that's a slightly coloured one. Probably makes no difference, I don't know. So you've seen the rod setup, you've seen the hook baits, you've seen what we're going to be putting in the cage feeders. I should note the cage feeders are 4 ounces, both of them. And the bait I've got there, if it starts to run low during the night, because I will be recasting again every half an hour, 40 minutes, that's why I need to get my head down in a minute. If my bait starts running low, I'll bring one of the cage feeders off and I'll swap back to one of the atomic gripper leads, and then I'll put on some paste around it instead. But for now, or when we start the actual fishing session, we're going in with cage feeders on both rods and with what I've just shown you here. So that's me up to date where I am now in this vlog, but for now I'm going to get tidied up in here, I'm going to bed, and I'll bring you back most likely on dark when it's time to cast. Well, I'm back awake, folks. I've had about an hour's kip, I think. Don't know what time I actually went to sleep, but it's now 5 to 7. A1's died down a lot. There's hardly anything on it now, or a few, but not anywhere near like rush hour time. So that's good. We've got a bit of a bloody cloud coming over. I could do that because I need to prep that barbecue, but I might hang off and do that in the dark. But I think now we are going to get these rods out, but I'm just going to cast them in close to start with, because I don't think there'll be any more boat traffic today, but I don't know, I guess they can come up here until dark, I'm guessing, I don't know. So let's get some rigs on, let's get cast in. Here we go then, my first ever time fishing tiger nuts as a hook bait on the A1 Pits complex. I'm made up you can actually use them as a hook bait. That changes a lot for my future fishing here, and it's definitely the first time I've ever chucked one out for a barbel anywhere. So I'm intrigued to see how that like this pans out, you know, because it could be a secret wonder bait, or it could be a complete waste of my time sitting behind 2 rods. The only way of finding things out is by trying things, isn't it? So that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to change hook baits all night. They are going to stay on tigers the entire vlog, and I'm here till around midday tomorrow. I will be fishing right the way through, so the end of this vlog will finish around midday tomorrow. I'm going to be regularly casting for as long as I can. Like I say, I've only had about an hour's kip, so come probably 1, 2, 3 in the morning I'll be flagging a bit, and I might need a couple of hours kip, just chuck them out and leave them. It is what it is, it happens to us all. That's my own fault for making a video today on something, but I felt it was necessary and I'm glad I did. So while I'm on this clip, before I forget or get sidetracked with something else, I will just say to you, like as always, thank you very much for supporting the channel in whatever way that you do. It really is appreciated from me. I do say it in every video because I genuinely mean I am grateful for the support you lot give. And all the people that subscribe, that I keep saying, oh, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, and that people are listening and they are doing it. My numbers are going up each video, and all it's doing is letting more people discover me, because YouTube's making my channel more popular to other people as a suggestion, and that's how new members come on board. And like I say, subscription, it's free, there's no contract, you can unsubscribe anytime. It just helps do what I've just said. It puts me to a wider audience, more people discover me, the channel grows, and that's great. That's how YouTube works, you know. So it is quite important to me that people do subscribe, but if people don't want to be subscribers, that's equally fine. Just give it a thumbs up. If you see anything in the vlog you like, just click thumbs up if you don't want to be a subscriber. But from me, whatever it is you do, however long you've been here and whatever role you play, thank you very much. I'm going to end this clip now because I can hear the odd pitter patter on the bivvy. I don't know if you can or not, but I'm just going to sit back, watch the rods, keep recasting, and I'll bring you back when something relevant in the vlog is ready to be shown to you. But again, from me, thanks very much. Well, there's not going to be a sunset tonight, and it actually shows it still being quite light. It's not. We're about half an hour from dark. We're going just beginning to go into dusk, but this phone seems to show it lighter than it is for some reason. Food is on. We have a minted lamb steak and a rump steak on there. Rods have just been recast, so they don't need to be dealt with till after I've burnt my food to a crisp and washed the old charcoal down with a bit of water and that. And then I'm going to stick to the old regular recasting like I did last night and see what the night brings. See if we can pick a barbel up on a tigernut, because as far as I'm aware, I don't know anyone, or I've never seen anything about it where someone's caught a barbel on a tigernut. So, I don't know. I'm not saying it's never been done. I'm sure it has been done, but I don't know anyone. I'd like to be able to say, oh, yeah, I've caught one on a tigernut. So, that'd be cool. Also, while I remember, a fellow viewer and subscriber, he's on here at the moment. He's fishing the other side of the bridge down on the 42 sign that I've fished on before. He's actually come back here after watching my videos. He did private message me and said, mate, thank you very much for making your barbel videos. It's actually inspired me to come back and fish the Trent again, not the A1 pits. So that's really cool, you know, that someone's come back here after seeing somebody else fish it. It's made him want to come back. So yeah, that's happy days. And I think he's after his first double figure barbel, so fingers crossed he gets one, maybe two. Be greedy, go for two. But yeah, all the best to you, mate, best of luck, and again, thanks for the support. And let's hope old East Coast can rattle one out on a tigernut, because yeah, well, it just fell down there's a hole down there in case you can't see it. I just fell down it, never mind. But yeah, let's see if we can get one on a tigernut. But for now, my focus is going over there, making sure that burns correctly. So I'll see you in a bit. What a result this is. I just went to pack my cool box away. I thought I'll chuck my ice out now because I'm done with that, let it melt. I was like, hang on a minute, what's in the bottom? He's only gone and found another steak hidden in the bottom, so we're now having a minted lamb steak, a rump steak and another rump steak. Get in there, what a result. Now if one of those goes off tonight, that will be session complete. I think that one and that one could be ready. That one is falling behind because that was hidden in the bottom of the cool box. So I'm going to have those two, let that one carry on burning, clear that one up, and then we're going to get down to business because tonight we're having one. Just walking back past my shelter. What the hell is that? Does anyone know what that is? Big old black beetle with two white tentacle things doing crazy things. I don't know. And they look like proper pincers he's got on him and all. Look. Yeah, I think I'll leave him alone. Anyway, that food is well due to come off that barbecue now. So yeah, let's get that sorted. Here we go then. A night on the old tigernuts. The wind's getting up. Still looks quite light out there, but it's not. I don't really know why the phone does this, but I'm not too bothered because you lot can actually see what's happening out there. But it is getting quite dark now. I've got the old coffee on. Nice one. Cheers all. And we're going to see what the old night brings. The wind has picked up, the clouds, you can see what the clouds look like. I think we've got some rain coming in tonight, which is great. If we do, it'd be really good. And I'm going to give it till around midnight, 1 o'clock, and then I'm going to change one hook link and go the other way. So the 2-foot hook link I'm going to take off and go to a 4-foot. So we'll have a 3-foot and a 4-foot out there, where at the minute we've got a 3-foot and a 2-foot. Don't think I need to go to 5, but I'm just going to see if nothing's happened. That is, if I catch something on the 2-foot, then obviously we'll change the other rod to a 2-foot as well, and we'll just fish 2-foots. But maybe 2-foot's a little bit too short. I don't know. But I'm going to enjoy my coffee, enjoy it getting fully dark, and hope that a purple old buzzer head lights up and I can hear a clutch rattle off. Because yeah, really do want to get one. Fingers crossed, eh? So the rain's moved in, as you'll hear, and for some reason it looks more lighter. It's like we're going back in time. It looks more daylight out there now. That was the kingfisher. There it is, look. Oh, get your finger out the way. Oh man, I put my finger over the camera. What a tit. That kingfisher's been up, down. I've been trying to catch him all bloody day. Never mind. But yeah, the rain's moved in. I think we've got rain. It said rain was due to start at 8. It's a little bit later than that. It's about, I don't know what it is, 20 past 8, 25 past 8. So it's a little bit late getting here, but I think we've got 2 hours of like this drizzly rain. Trent needs it. Well, there he is again, kingfisher, see him. gone again. He nicked a little fish down there. Anyway, I'm going to bugger off. That was your rain update, kingfisher update, and no barbel to tell you about update. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Now it's actually showing it dark out there. It's about 10 o'clock-ish, somewhere around there now. What I've actually done is the left hand rod now has a krill tough one hook bait on it. The reason I have decided to swap one is, if I catch on the krill tonight and I don't catch on the tiger, at least I then know that there's fish here, and it was most likely the tigernut is the reason why I didn't catch one. But if I fish 2 tigers all night and the fish are here and they don't want a tigernut, they don't eat them, then I can just say in the morning, well, maybe there weren't no fish here, so I don't really know anything. So it seemed a good idea at the start to go all out with tigers, but then I've not got anything to put it against that I know catches barbel. So the left hand rod now has, like I say, a krill tough one on it, 16mm, and the right hand is still fished with a tiger. I've also put the left hand hook link as 3 foot, so it's the same hook link now as the tiger rod. It's fished on the same line, still with the same cage feeder, same mix. All it is now it's swapped from a tiger on the left to a krill tough one. And plus I'd like to try catch a barbel, and I know that definitely will catch me a barbel if there's one come on my line up the river. So yeah, let's see how that goes. I'll keep recasting. I'm staying awake, I'm not going to bed. I just thought I need to update, point out what I'm doing, so I've now got something to reference against instead of going in blind and not knowing if they catch or they don't. So let's see what happens. Time to give you an update. Not the best of updates either. It's 3:20 in the morning. The left hand rod's just hooped over, absolutely melted off. Went running down to the rod, playing the fish for probably 10 seconds, maybe not even that long, and then all of a sudden, boom, all gone. I thought, you're joking. Got everything back, fortunately. I've not lost the hook's just pulled. I think I've only had 1 hook pulled the whole time I've been doing my barbel vlogs. So what a start to the old 2025 new river season for me. First bite, hook pull. That was on the krill, so not even on the tiger that I can say I've got a bite on the tiger. All I can take from this is I've had 1 bite so far this season and I've lost it, but it is what it is. I've put the rig back out there. The hook is still sharp. There's nothing wrong with the hook. I guess it's just, I don't know, maybe an iffy hook hold, but you don't normally get those with barbel, and it was definitely a barbel, 100%. It is what it is. It's just an unfortunate start. So it's back out there. We're fishing again. Hopefully the next update will be me showing you one in the net, but for now, yeah, I'm sat here with my tail between my legs, even though I don't have a tail, but yeah, you know what I mean. Bummer. We'll keep going. Good morning. Sadly, nothing to report since my last update, and that was me telling you the left hand rod I got a bite and it fell off. That was the last update. I've been recasting since then, probably 4 times I think I've recast those rods since then. Nothing. I've got about 4 casts on each rod left of bait in that bucket down there, and that's going to wrap this session up for me. The sun's coming up, so that'll be up soon as it gets bright. After making that vlog yesterday, yeah, that's game over. But for now, I'm going to get the kettle on, keep trying, sit here hopeful that one of those hoops over before I go today. And yeah, that's all you can do, just sometimes keep going and hope it pays off. But it's a much cooler morning. There's dew and damp everywhere this morning. I'm actually quite chilly this morning. It's the first morning I felt cold, so temperatures are going to be dropping I think as well, which is good. Autumn's definitely here, or it's knocking on the door, you know, it definitely is. So yeah, bring on the autumn and the winter, because yeah, I'm going to be down here quite a bit, or up here, sorry, up here. I have to travel up to come here, not down. Never mind. Anyway, I'm going to bug off and get a coffee and sort my head out. Cheers, oh, that's what you need. Nice coffee in the morning, that'll sort me out, that'll lift the spirits. I think I've got, what, an hour left maybe to get a bite before it's too light. There's still a chance in this condition, but as soon as it gets light on that river, yeah, that's game over. So it's got to happen within the next hour if it's going to. So I'm going to sit here watching intensely. I'm actually going to up the recasting rate to every 15 minutes and just go all out and just see what we can do. So yeah, fingers crossed I can bring you back with a fish. Just going to show you this. Look at the light levels. It's a cloudy, overcast day. It's quite dull on the river still. It's only 8 o'clock. I've got enough bait in that bucket for one more cast on each rod, but I think I'm going to mix some more up because I don't have to go till 1. So yeah, I think we're continuing. We've got to try get a barbel by the time I go home today. I mean, look at it behind me. It's I don't think it's due to rain today until this afternoon, so everything should stay dry for when I go. But conditions like that, it's not great, is it? But it's not as bad as yesterday, bright sunshine and all that. So I've got till 1 o'clock. In those 5 hours, you never know, something could happen. So I am going to mix some more bait. We are going to carry on the vlog. I'll just point out that Dale and Pete here are they're really fair people. You know, if you turn up at 1 o'clock like I did, they're not on you at 1 o'clock to say, mate, your time's run out, are you paying for another ticket, or off you go, sort of thing. They're quite, you know what I mean, they're quite fair. If you take the piss, then yeah, that's your own fault. But if you just sort of like, oh mate, sorry, I've been half an hour extra packing up, they don't bother, you know. It's a decent ram place. So yeah, right, let's get some bait mixed up and let's see if we can bloody get one before I go. The cloud cover's still present, which is nice. It's still the same kind of light levels as it was this morning when I've done the last clip. It's nearly 11 o'clock now, so I'm going to get some food on the go. Nothing's happened. I've been recasting every half an hour. I mixed a little bit too much bait up, I think. So instead of every 45 minutes, 40 minutes, I've been doing every half an hour just to try and get through it. Nothing's happened as yet. I've not seen a single boat. But yeah, we're trying. Another couple of hours, you never know. You've got to be in it to win it. So I'm here. That's better than if I'm not. But I'll get some food on. I'll bring you back with this morning's burntness. So today's food is going to be buttercooked mushrooms, 3 scrambled eggs and 2 avocados. Happy days. And hopefully a barbel. That'll do for a breakfast. Scrambled egg and mushroom. Get in there. Kettle's on as well. The avocados got eaten whilst I was cooking. The rain looks like it's coming over right across the field. So I'm going to have my breakfast, make a coffee, and then we're going to get the shelter, bed and all that packed away, and I'll just leave the rods out then. If they get wet, they do. It's not so bad then, is it? But I'm going to get my food sorted and I'll see you in a bit with most likely just those rods sat there. Well, sadly, I think you can work out what's coming now. Everything's packed away. All I've got left to do is bring those rods in, get my mat and all that packed away, and that is me. So I'll get that sorted and I'll spin you around and do the old outro. And there we have it, an empty peg unfortunately. So that's 3 blank barbel vlogs in a row I've put out. Apologies, it is what it is. You know, I'd sooner not have had the bite on this one because that's even worse than not getting a bite. And it doesn't tell me whether the tigernut works or it doesn't, because one bite from one of the bait isn't really enough to say yes or no, is it? So we will be using tigers in the future again. Yay, let's have another boat to finish, because we've started with like pretty much the Armada, so we may as well finish with another one. Don't even know if it, well, he did wave, happy days. So yeah, from me, that's going to be it for maybe 3 weeks. Before I can get back, it might even be 4. I'm away down Cornwall with my partner at the end of next week, surfing for a couple of weeks. So you barbel lot, sorry, you're going to have to wait again. But from what you've seen on these last 3 vlogs, you're probably not going to be too upset about that. But from me again, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget the old thumbs up, subscribe and all that business. And if you've never been to the A1 pits, either for your barbel fishing or your carp fishing, I highly recommend you visit it. Whatever you want, it's on this complex somewhere. So yeah, if you've never been, highly recommend it. But from me, like I say, that's it for a little while again now. But yeah, hope you're lucky out and about yourselves on the bank, and I'll see you on the next one.